Hey guys. Alright, so gonna do just another little nighttime chat video just because. Um kind of thinking about, like the building and stuff that we have to do for our animals, like for our chicken coop. Um I'm kind of I want to build a coop, but at the same time I'm thinking about possibly trying to use the old one as well, but I don't know if we can. I'm gonna have to go out behind the chicken coop and check it out and see if I don't know. I think there's too much of a hill back there, which we would have to dig out. We'll have to check that out and figure it out. We're at least gonna build a chicken coop. I want it by 44 by 44 on each side to give it 88 square feet. So there's enough room in the chicken coop. I want to connect the runs, which is probably the better idea. I know I can build the chicken coop. Sorry about my jacket looking funny. The kitty's in my jacket again. Um, yeah. I'm tired. Sorry, you guys. But I'm thinking that it might be better just to build the coop and then connect the runs. I'll have to go out there and check it out. Maybe I'll do a video when I do that. Uh, the duck house. Uh, Definitely a pallet build. We don't really need it huge because I'm only planning on having like 4 to 6 ducks. Maybe 8 at the most. So it doesn't have to be big. I'm gonna use a kiddie pool and probably just dig out the perimeter around it. And sorry, you guys. I'm just tired. I don't know if they feel ambitious enough. I might even build them their own little in-ground swimming pool. Wouldn't take much. We just need some cement. Dig out the perimeter around the kiddie pool and like literally dig down about probably that far. About a foot, maybe 14 inches down. And then level it out, dig that whole area out. And we could use that dirt somewhere else. Compost, whatever. Uh, or to fill in some other areas that needed to be filled in. And completely smooth that out. And then pour cement. And then smooth the cement. Watch enough videos. I mean, I know it's different doing it yourself, but there's another cement project I plan on doing too, and that's that outdoor stove build. Smooth the cement out in the bottom, and then I'm wondering. I'm thinking. I could use. Whoa, sorry, you guys. I am tired. I could use the pool itself. I don't know. Maybe what I'll have to do is get like a metal ring or something and make sure it's about that size. Maybe a little smaller by about that much, 2.5 inches. Set it inside on the cement floor and then fill that in around the outer edge of that ring to form the cement part of it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. That's kind of neither here nor there. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna go to that extent or not. I might just use a kiddie pool. It's a very tricky pastry dough. There's no leavening agent. You melt down the butter, sugar, and salt with water, add flour into it, and mix it to release the right amount of steam. So use a kiddie pool and then put like a small hole or drill a small hole in it about the size of a plug and put that in it. I don't know. It's either that or I'll just have to. Nah, probably be easier just to clean it every so often. Uh, we don't have a natural pond around here. And never made a candy illusion. The most difficult part for both of them is structure. I'm going to be using a styrofoam here and now at an angle so it looks like it's I don't know. Out of the bag. My brain's working overtime right now, and I'm very tired. So, the turkey house, it's gonna be another easy pallet build. Um, Probably only gonna have about 4 turkeys. Plan is to make a round frozen dish with polished eyes and so it looks like a chocolate. The orange color will be coming from pound sheet topped with orange crackers. We got lime candies and zombie. Just do my floating illusion by using the zombie hand that's gonna hold the candy bag to like let it fall down. Is going to look like it's the traditional crooked version way up, and then this brain on top and a zombie hand popping through now. Yeah, we're only gonna have about 4 turkeys. We don't need any more than that. I mean, technically, even if I ended up with like about 7 or 8 of them, yeah, no, probably about 5 or 6. Because then we could sell them. I am going to make a nice tart lemon curd at Thanksgiving. And I'm going to cut my shoe into bone shapes. And then I'm going to do. Then again, I don't know if people are really going to go for that. I just process them ourselves and have extra turkey in the freezer. or from the smokehouse. The rabbit hutch I'm gonna buy, I think. I'm gonna try to. Yeah, but hoping to be able to buy the rabbit hutch because I did find one I really want. And the quail coop. Now, in all honesty, we're probably I'm honestly half tempted to connect the barn, the goat, and the pig barn, and then make an extra section in it to put the rabbit hutch and the quail coop, and then have kind of a fence go down from the rabbit hutch out in their own little area or something to make it to where they can forage as well. Actually, though, you can have like basically a rabbit tractor, like with a chicken tractor with meat chickens. And you can just take the rabbits out of the one and put them in the other. So that's not that big of a deal. And then they can like move around and, they can forage and eat fresh vegetation as well. The quail, they'll be fine in the coop. And the rabbits, we're just going to be selling the babies. Possibly some of the adults, if we don't sell all the babies, we're going to probably end up having to get or build little rabbit hutches or whatever, and then sell those rabbits. Yeah. The adult rabbits obviously are going to go for quite a bit more than the babies. Last week got the time dagger. Brian, you win this time dagger for 5 extra minutes during anything. Again, I might connect and just make a big barn. So I'm doing a strawberry daiquiri. Get all the pallets, excuse me. Get all the pallets that I would need for like each individual barn, and then enough for another shelter, another section of the barn, along with about half of those extra, like about half of what we already have. And, just so we have the extra, because we're going to want to make sure that they have shelter from the extreme weather. During COVID, our record voter turnout led to vital economic relief. But that'll make it should make it a little easier. I think. You always have been. Your vote really matters right now. I don't know. I don't know if it will or not. What if I can't find a job after graduation? Maybe not. The rent is insane right now. Maybe it would be just easier to build the 3 separate shelters, barns, whatever. Money towards mental health care recently. I doubt it'll last. pig barn, the goat barn, because that's going to need a milking stand. And I'm going to put a floodlight in each. Probably the gate of each pen. At the entrance of each pen. And then outside the whole perimeter of it. We're going to have a lot of floodlights. It didn't fix everything. But we got some power now. So this is power out. We'll have floodlights out at the gates. Of each entrance around the privacy fence of the property. We'll have floodlights around our trailer. So the pathway out to our trailer. We'll have floodlights out of the other one, which could very well end up being Chloe and Mandy's. Chloe expressed an interest in going out there and seeing, and possibly helping to clean it, gut it, and fix it. And the roof, what I figured we can do, I can get some tarps and some of that sealant tape, and then just completely seal it, around it to where, it'll hold for the winter. And then just worry about that in the spring. Yeah. But we're gonna have to go in there and clean all the trash out of it, and it's so much it's nasty in there. We're gonna have to glove up and get the nastiness out of it and clean it, and then just gut it. And it's gonna take pallets. And Aaron has the drill, and I'll just buy some screws and a good saw, and then just start measuring and cutting the pallets and stuff and fixing them, fixing the walls and everything, and the floor. Probably have to buy a new sink. I don't know. Probably have to replace everything. I don't think they'll be able to use the electric out there, even with solar. We'll have to get them a propane heater. They'll be able to stay in the house this winter. I mean, we'll be able to get, with Elaine's and Mandy's and Abe's idea, with the jacks for the house, we'll be able to get about another 7 years out of the house. So, that gives us quite a while to do something, I hate that. Stupid vehicles coming down the road. It annoys me. Anyway. Oh my god, that's delicious. Who knew? What was I gonna say? I could put this pumpkin puree in my filling, but I'm afraid. Yeah, that'll give us time. Overshadow my key lime. But I want to take and completely just gut it and fix it. Maybe even we might even be able to make it look like kind of a log cabin kind of thing. And I'll get, you know, like a natural, more natural treatment for the wood to protect it. See if we can get some heavier pallets to use, you know, for the outside of it. And if it works well enough, I might just do that with ours. The only thing is, we'll have to get Aaron something to stay in, unless he wants to stay out with us. I'm worried that I'm not gonna have enough for the whole preparation. Oh no! Last week I dropped my cake, but I won the challenge, so hopefully it'll be okay. I was originally gonna do tiramisu, but I'm gonna add the pumpkin puree. Let's hope that goes with that. I am making a good tiramisu, filling using mascarpone cheese and coffee liqueur to represent the candy. I mean, we could always add on to our trailer, which is, I mean, I might just do that. I mean, we have time. Or, you know, in the meantime, get a tiny house or something for him. I don't know. But he's gonna, I don't know. Like I said, we have time. I catch myself being panicked, I guess, and feeling like I have to figure this out now kind of thing. But I know I don't. So, it's a good thing to come up with, you know, like ideas and things. But I don't need to be panicked, and I know I don't. So, but anyway. But yeah, I think I'll stick with the I think he didn't take care of it. Hey, Scott. He and lemon on the same plate. But we're gonna make it work today. Lord help us. Right now I'm making a pumpkin. He took care of everything else except for that, and I'll pour it under the table again. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, I think I'll stick with the separate barns for each different one. And they have places. Like, there is no puffs happening on these green puffs. Are you kidding me? We're feeling the economic stress. But this isn't the first time. I mean, that's going to be the main animals for the homestead anyway. The chickens and obviously the guineas, because those are going to be in with the chickens. And then the turkeys and the ducks, or ducks and turkeys. I might have, you know, I might get us some geese, I don't know. And dairy goats, and the rabbits, and the quail, and the feeder pigs. Those are going to be the main animals. And then, of course, our bees, our beehives. I still haven't really quite figured out where I'm going to put these. I don't know. Actually started seeing a therapist, and I got like a discount from this government program. And of course, there's the gardens, which I haven't pulled that together in my head either. I mean, as far as where, yeah, but beyond that. I'm gonna revive the old raised garden bed area. I'm going to revive the old square foot garden, and I'm gonna make that into a raised square foot garden. Obviously gonna redo the 2-tier strawberry beds. I very well might revive the old strawberry bed. We'll have a new strawberry bed. We'll actually have 2 new strawberry beds. We have the old rhubarb patch, and we'll have a new one. And I'm gonna get more plants for the old one, and more plants for the new one, obviously. So, not figured out where to put the grapevines. And we have that whole section in between the west side of this house and where our trailer's at. So, I don't know. We're gonna have to get the whole grass and the whole jungle out of there. Scott's kind of slacked on that for the last couple of weeks.
Judges have arrived.
Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna make that into a garden area.
Welcome our other judge, a woodland elf. It's from the primeval forest makers. Emphasis on the evil. Twist. You must create a 3D edible fence or porch railing to surround your crocus bush. What? Put a fence around your.
I don't know, I'm thinking about maybe putting the goats in that area. We won't have a way to get. No, I could leave a way to get over there.
Saved my life twice today. You think you'll do a little runway work with me? Okay, yeah. She won. She already won.
I don't know. I haven't decided.
I made a bunch of zombie fingers, and they're just like this. So I'm gonna.
And then maybe
Working on my fence. I need to build
a dairy cow.
For structure, I'm actually using dry caramel.
Maybe.
So we can get this illusion of bloody, gory side.
But how much milk does one Homestead do, right?
5.
But I wouldn't mind the raw milk from a dairy cow.
Dry caramel and then start to place them together and hold them in place until the caramel solidifies.
Because that's just another animal to have to get.
Put the candy still in.
But I'd have to. That would incorporate a whole new thing of. I'd have to probably go with a rentable thing.
Love that.
I ain't dealing with a bowl.
The goal is to get a round shape to make it look like a jack-o'-lantern, but I don't have enough cream puff. Oh my god.
Maybe not.
Why?
Maybe not.
What are these little guys? I made a lot of out of shoe, so my fence is also shoe.
Before I leave, will you do some voguing with me real quick? Feel it. Feel yourself. Feel yourself. Yes? Yes.
Yes. So I'm doing my croquembouche a little bit differently. I'm not using.
Sorry, I'm just trying to think.
Super stable.
Yeah, that would bring a whole new set of issues, like how to keep that dairy cow in milk.
So glue it together and make sure it's sturdy enough.
I don't really want to have to deal with the bowl.
To create the illusion of pork and.
So I think we'll just stick with dairy cows. I mean, in all honesty, I could put the dairy goat over in that area that I was gonna put them before, and
Right to the back of that candy.
get a couple sheep.
I already had done Share Spiderland.
Maybe like
that
4.
We're gonna go around my town anyway. I think that might actually make a great fence, great fortress, and it ties into my theme.
Right now I'm melting down some of my lemon candies to use as glue for my croquembouche.
Sell the lambs.
Don't forget to put a fence around your puffs.
Or raise them.
A lot of time to make an elaborate fence.
Going on like 6 months.
So it sets up
I don't know.
and I'm able to cut it into a fence.
You don't need a lot of pasture for sheep. I look into that.
My caramel's too dark. It might have.
I just don't there.
But at this point, I just.
We do have the other side of the property. It's not like.
Funny.
I don't know if Andrew's gonna come up here.
Come on. Twins. We are twins.
But. But I do want to save some space because there is a possibility that we could end up with a couple of horses. So.
All time to make more. Anyway. I have to work with what I have. I still need.
So there is a chance we could end up with a couple more animals. I don't know. It's possible.
Some of my texture are still a little dark. Judges won't notice. I am using an old-fashioned cooked fudge icing to construct my cooking base. Now I have to make my black cream puffs look like cats. We have a cat named Gatsby, and he is.
I still haven't figured out where to put the beehives. I don't mean to look like I'm staring off into space. I'm actually just trying to figure some things out. I have not figured out where to put the beehives yet. You don't want them too close to the road. You don't want them too close to your animals. You don't want them too close to your house. You want them near, like, your orchard area, but our orchard area is going to be near the road.
But I have an idea. I'm going to use red fondant.
I need to figure this out.
Sticking onto the rock.
I don't know where to put our beehives.
So I'm just going to stick with that.
Tamara, how's it going? I'm fine. Thank you so much for asking.
I don't know.
I'm so sorry. Really have other things to do. Right. 15 minutes left for Halloween candy. Broken Boosh Illusions. I'm using
I don't want them too close to this house.
that royal icing on there, make it.
I just don't know where to put them.
I take a couple of Clairs, stand them long ways. Oh, so you don't want to say the tombstone.
Anyway, I'll figure it out. I'd like to do another property walk video.
We're feeling the economic stress.
And walk through the barn. But I wouldn't be able to do that before Wednesday because it's supposed to rain, unfortunately.
Fight for $15 minimum wage.
Unless we get lucky, but I don't know.
During COVID, our record voter turnout led to
I really want to try to figure this out.
driving force for economic justice in this country.
I don't know. Sorry for zoning out, you guys. Wasn't really trying to. Just trying to figure out, you know, if we can actually add any more animals or, you know, where we would put them and what kind of new sets of issues we might have and yada, yada, yada. So, I don't know. But I did think of a couple more things that I ended up putting in the comments of the video from yesterday. And that was the clocks and shit, there was one other thing.
175,000 new clean energy jobs. So I'm working people to buy a home.
Can't remember what it was.
The government should not be telling people.
And the clocks would probably run from about $45 or $50, between $40 and $50. And there would probably be two separate types. They would be wooden, but there would be painted ones and there would be wood-burned ones. So, the wood-burned ones, that money would go to Chloe for her use on the homestead. And into, like, her part of the business or whatever. And then the money from the painted ones, obviously, would go to our part. So, anyway. Also, cement projects. Which I think I mentioned that. I can't remember what you know what? I can look. I'm tired. I really am. Need to get off from here so I can get this uploaded. I don't want to be uploading this all freaking night. It's too tired right now. Or I'll just upload it tomorrow.
Must be kidding me. I start trying to stick the candies onto the dowel rod. Oh my god. I don't have nearly enough. And I still need to put on the fence.
I'm gonna glue the sour cherry candy with the red coating chocolate. My broken book.
Oh, I have 8 views on that video.
Complete my candy illusion.
Oh, see, I'm tired. Pot holders. Because I can crochet pot holders and like sew them together. And dish towels as well. Not crocheted because that's just weird. That would dry it all. And the painted garden rocks. I forgot about those, which would be like 5 for $2, 10 for $4, or 20 of them for $5. So those would be real cheap. I mean, dish towels would be easy to make. So,
Pile of bones.
I don't know exactly what I would sell them for. Maybe 3 for $5, depending on how I make them. But figure something out. Anyway, I just wanted to throw that idea out there. There'll be all sorts of different goodies, and I want to like get my outlook straightened out for our spring goals, because we have so much going on right now. It's really overwhelming. So we still, have to work on cleaning this house and getting a lot of stuff out of here, and then trying to figure out our temporary places, if we're gonna do that, or if we're just gonna, I mean, I don't know, Aaron, in all honesty, I would love to just get the plans for this house, if we can, and completely have it rebuilt exactly like this. I mean, not with the mistakes that were made, but have it done right, obviously, but the same style. Because that way I wouldn't quite feel like I was losing everyone all over again. So Anyway, I'm gonna get off from here, you guys. I just felt like talking and sharing with you guys tonight. Trying to figure out the homestead, and I still haven't drawn any garden beds on my new thing. I might just go back out to the trailer soon and just sit down and work with it and try to figure it out. So anyway, you guys can tell I'm tired, I'm sure. I'm gonna get off from here.
Strawberry pumpkin mousse.
The candles, another idea I came up with, are I can specifically buy sets of canning jars. Or get them off from Marketplace. That's what I could use my own canning jars for. They don't have lids. Besides using them out in the garden center and out, greenhouse and that whole idea.
On top. And you have the cats that are
old canning jars and use them to make our candles with. Some of our candles to sell. Now, a pint jar sized candle, you're looking at probably about $25. At least. Because of what could end up going into it. Now, our candles, I'm probably just going to end up making beeswax candles.
So they're chocolate shoe, It's filled with milk chocolate.
I might start collecting like old crayons though.
Whipped cream.
I mean, this is exceptional. That chocolate diplomat cream.
There's other ways you can make
flavor, but
candles, and I'm gonna start researching that.
I'm
I think I'm gonna go ahead and tomorrow when I get into the videos, I'm going to do some of the candle making videos. So anyway, I'm gonna get off from here and get this up there, and I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good night. Remember to do your research. And YouTube, stop unsubscribing people. I keep going over this. I've lost another subscriber. Put the subscriber back. Leave our channel alone. We're not hurting anything. Just trying to get information out there and survive. So leave us alone. Put our subscriber back and quit messing with our channel. Alright, you guys. Do your research. Check your subscriptions. Click on that notification bell and click on all. Make sure you get all the notifications. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.